Do you desire to own a property, either for rental income or for capital appreciation, and you do not know how to go about it, or the capital required is not within reach? The cash flow king is here with a co-ownership scheme that you can plug in with as little as 100,000. You are wondering, how is that possible? Yes, it's very possible. Click the link attached to this video and let's get started. Hello, do you have any property, either land or house, that you are not making enough money from, or you plan to have one? I have helped over 100 people solve the cash flow problem on their property, and they achieve this within 60 days. There's no need for you or your company to be concerned about the cash flow problem of your property, because I'm here to help you. Access the training for free. Click on the link below to learn more.
Welcome to LifePage, where we turn your housing dreams into a reality. Join the elated residents of our beautiful Orange Apartments in Ogba Ikeja as we bring you a new level of living. Orange Apartments Ogba is more than just a home. It is a vibrant community that fosters social connectivity and offers a business opportunity. This project is incredibly popular and is now completely sold out. Our mission is to develop 1 million homes across Africa by 2041, and we are excited to present our next destination. Gbagada. Be prepared to become a proud homeowner in this buzzing area as we continue to build the future of housing. The Orange Terraces Millennium Estate Gbagada is an exceptional collection of 4-bedroom terrace duplexes with upscale finishing. Whether you're a first-time homeowner, a growing family, or an investor, the Orange Terraces Millennium Estate Gbagada caters to your every need. We guarantee you quality lifestyle that prioritizes your comfort and well-being. Now, let us take you on an exclusive journey to a home that epitomizes elegance and tranquility. Welcome to Acacia Homes and Apartments, where luxury meets serenity. Experience breathtaking scenery and escape the hustle and bustle of everyday life in these 2- and 3-bedroom apartments. Nestled in the central part of Lakwe, Lagos, Acacia Homes shares a border with the renowned Lakwe Lakes Golf and Country Estate. Wake up to scenic views amidst lush greenery and a stunning landscape. Acacia Homes stands out with its contemporary architectural design, boasting timeless appeal that evokes a sense of love and longing for your own space. With 64 units across 7 blocks, Acacia Homes offers an array of amenities including a gym, 24-hour security, and alternative power supply. We've taken care of every detail to ensure your comfort and convenience. The excitement doesn't end within the community. Explore nearby attractions such as the Lekki Conservation Center, the Free Trade Zone, Lakopine Tropicana, Dangote Refinery, and more. There's always something fun to do in the vicinity. We invite you to become a part of our legacy by owning a piece of luxury and tranquility in Acacia. Be among the visionary individuals who subscribe to Acacia Homes and be rewarded with the pride of being one of the first residents in this remarkable development. Acacia, where every day feels like a vacation.
Okay, good evening, everyone. How are you doing? How are we all doing today? Okay, welcome to the Real Estate Night School. Today is the 7th of June, so this is the 7th day in the series we've been talking about the co-ownership. What's co-ownership all about? So I want to especially welcome every one of us to the Real Estate Night School. So this Real Estate Night School is your online platform where you learn everything real estate. So every night by 9 p.m., It's not a rhyme. So that's where we meet and we talk about everything real estate. We talk about everything real estate. So joining us tonight, I want to especially welcome you, whether you're watching on YouTube or you are watching on Facebook, whether on my page or you are my friend on Facebook. You are all welcome. Whether you're watching live or you're watching it recorded, you are all welcome. So this platform will come every night by 9 p.m. to you. And basically, we talk about real estate. So I want to especially welcome every one of us once again. So we are continuing on the series talking about co-ownership. So we started with the definition of co-ownership, and we looked at the different forms of co-ownership, and we have looked at the points to consider when you are considering putting your money in any of a co-ownership scheme. So we talked about yesterday. We looked at ownership share. We looked at decision making, and we stopped at liabilities and obligations, which is where we are going to continue from today. What are the liabilities and what are the obligations that you are responsible to? So those are the key things that we are going to be looking at from today, and then hopefully we will be able to. I have about 7 points, so um, the fifth point is liability and obligation. Then, hopefully, we can finish up with the seventh point. Then we'll move to other things on concerning co-ownership. And like for those that have been following us, you know that there's an offer that we've been talking about quite some time now, and it's an offer that you can plug into. It's an offer that you can plug into, so you don't want to miss that offer in any way at all. You don't want to miss that offer in any way at all. So, liabilities and obligation. Um, we've touched on a lot, so you can watch all the previous episodes. I attempted to say, okay, let's go back and all of that. No. Because of time, we don't want this each class to be more than 15 to 30 minutes there. So max, and so let's get started. So what are the points that you need to consider when you are going to the home co-ownership scheme? Number five is liability and obligation. So co-owners share financial obligations and liability in it. Take for instance now, probably the co-ownership program arrangement that you are having. I was having a discussion with some of you that probably chatted me and all of that. We were having one person in particular, and he said that his co-ownership scheme must it just be for um, for people that are ready to pay outrightly only. And I said, no, it does not have to be that you have to pay outrightly only. No. For instance, now, I was giving an example. Some people needed to do a project of about 60 million naira, and there are six of them. So each of them needs to pay. In fact, initially there were five. They had to improve. They had to add one more layer to it, making them six. Initially, they had to pay um, what's it called, 30 million naira, and that was it. And I told them, I said, the property you want to acquire, go back to the seller. Okay, yes, you guys, and you don't even need the whole 60 million because part of the 60 million, they are going to furnish the property because they are using it for short stay and short let project and all of that. So I told them, so to go back to the person that you want to buy from, even though you have not discussed payment plan with the person, why not discuss a payment plan with the person? Tell the person that you're going to pay the person over 4 months, 6 months. Start with 6 months. By the time you have back and forth, that will be 4 months. And you furnish within 1 month, that's 5 months. So basically, instead of you looking for 10 million naira um, just at once, what you're looking for is 10 million over a 5 month period. So it has given you some soft landing and you've been able to leverage time and all of that. So basically, what that means is that you will be able to earn money from that property until the property is being purchased, and the property is now being furnished and used for the purpose in which it was acquired. So co-owners share financial obligation liability relating to the property. This includes mortgage payment, just like I mentioned. If they are taxed to tax payment, if they are insurance, you have to maintenance cost, all of these things. So for a typical co-ownership scheme, probably you are doing long lease or you are doing what's it called? you are doing long lease, you are doing corporate renting, corporate leasing, and all of those things. What you most of the time that is applicable is that as soon as you receive your rent, the fund all the money that is needed will be removed that from that fund that was released. Then after it has been deducted, then the remaining is like the profit that will be shared. So the remaining is like the profit that will be shared. So that's basically the way co-ownership um, when it comes to financial obligation works. However, if you're just buying maybe to buy to resell, capital appreciation basically, all you just need to do is to buy, you factor all the cost implications. For instance, now, some people can come together and say they want to buy a plot of land in a particular place, and probably in their projection in the next 5 years or 3 years or 4 years or 1 year or 6 months, the price of the place can double. So one of the things you need to factor is the fact that after buying that piece of land, you need to fence, you need to do documentation. All these are obligations, and everybody needs to be responsible in that scheme. So to the proportion of your ownership, so you need to be responsible. That is very, very key because there's a popular saying in Yoruba, "Owó ló ń bojú ọ̀rẹ́." So when it comes to money, if all these things are not spelled out, when it comes to money, money can really cause friction. And you don't want a situation whereby money causes friction. So you need to pay attention to detail, to the issue of money, who owns what, and all of those things. So we should not and must not shy away from discussion of financial obligation. That is very, very important. We must not shy away from financial obligation. So that is very, very important. So these expenses are divided among co-owners based on their ownership shares. So if I own 50%, it means 50% obligation too, I get. So if I own 50%, which means 50% of revenue too, I get. What that's what it means. So my liability, my obligations, my interest, my profit are all proportionate to my shareholding. And we can all agree that okay, we make this money. So it depends. You see, when it comes to money, it's better pre-discussed than when the money is on ground, when you now want to share the money. And there's always, I have obligation, don't touch my money, I beg, I don't put calculation about that money. If it has been captured in the agreement, it can then be dealt with as captured in the agreement because these things are very, very important. Most of the time, we often hear that partnership does not work in Africa and blah, blah, blah. People that will betray you and all of those things. If things are in black and white, they are clear, they are precise, and if anything that is not captured come up, you create an addendum to what has been captured. That is very, very important. If you don't do that, then issues will come up. There's no way issues will come up. So you don't want that to happen in any way, format at all. Issues will come up. So quickly, let's look at the next one, which is transfer of ownership. So transfer ownership allows for the transfer of or sales of individual ownership share. If a co-owner wishes to sell their shares, they can do so, but the remaining co-owners usually have the right of first refusal, meaning they have the option to buy the shares before it is sold to an outside party. You see, this is key too, because most ownership are unless otherwise stated in the agreement. I mentioned the agreement as one of the conditions is that you need to um, give me an option. So if, for instance, 5 of us and one of us wants to sell, the four of us has the first refusal, offer of first refusal, offer of first refusal, offer of first refusal. I can state it there that the next highest shareholder will be the one to first then. And if that one refuse the offer, then the next. If that one refuse the offer, then the next. Or whatever share that person wants to sell must be shared across everybody. And the ability to pay is important too. And if the person that is selling to is not satisfied, he has the option to take his share to an outsider. But because most ownership is a community scheme, so most people of the time, everybody wants the ownership to be within that close community because like-minded people do things together. That is very, very, very important. Like-minded people do things together. So that is very, very important. So quickly, um, let's now look at the last one, which is where I'm going to be stopping tonight, and we'll continue tomorrow, which is going to be on the 8th of June, tomorrow night by 9 p.m. Just like we are having right now. So, the dissolution of ownership, whatever has a beginning must have an end, because we need to factor it. People die. Yes, people die. Things happen, lives happen. So, everybody can decide that, say, let's sell this thing. This thing is not viable again. Maybe the math didn't hard up. See, I've cashed out, let's cash out. Or maybe this thing, maybe you probably bought a land for, let's say, 100 million naira. And now the value of the land is going for 1 billion. This thing has 10x, so let's cash out. Let us cash out. So that means that the co-ownership will need to be dissolved. So let me read what I have here. So co-ownership can come to an end through various means, such as sales of property, buyout of co-ownership. Yes, buyout of co-ownership. It does happen. So you can decide to sell the property, or let's say 10 people come together to co-own the property. One person can say, okay, see, guys, I don't have money, the big boy, sell your remaining shares to me. And if there's a clause for buyout, good. If the people that co-own two together feel that, okay, no problem, let's buy out. So these are conditions that are available that we must all set to before we even enter the ownership. What are the buyout clause or agreement among the owners to terminate this agreement? So the condition for dissolution is that, number one, co-ownership can be end by sales of the property. Number two, by buyout of owner's share. Number three, by termination of agreement. You can say that, let's terminate this agreement. We don't do it again. And all of those things. Of course, by the time you have to terminate, the number one and number two have to come to play. You have to sell the property because money join you guys together. So unless you want to give it to charity, which can be another option. Anyways, everybody can have similar dream that see, let's give out this property. So in such cases, the proceeds from the sales are divided among co-owners based on their ownership share. So if you remember, ownership share was the number 2 or number 3 thing that we mentioned, and we keep referring to the agreement, co-ownership share and shareholding. So all these things are very, 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 very important. So in case you have any question, clarity, all you need to do is, because I know they are currently streaming to different platforms. So all you need to do is that there's a number that will scrolling 080-7534-3090. All you just need to do is to drop a WhatsApp message to that number, and I will respond to you as soon as I can. So clarity of agreement, contract, line. So it is all of these that I've mentioned are very, 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 very important. So I'm going to come back and conclude, but I want to watch this video. But before you watch this video, I have an opportunity for you for a co-ownership program that we have put together, and through a cooperative that I am the president, privileged to be the president. So it's an opportunity for you to co-own a property of worth over 2 billion naira with as little as 100,000 naira. Imagine, with your 100,000 naira, you're going to get the benefit of anybody that is even can drop a 2 billion naira worth of property. So that opportunity is available. So all you need to do is to chat me up on this number. Tell me you are interested about the co-ownership opportunity, and I'll give you the information on what you need to do. I'll come back and explain more, but watch this video.
Do you desire to own a property, either for rental income or for capital appreciation, and you do not know how to go about it, or the capital required is not within reach? The Cash Flow King is here with a co-ownership scheme that you can plug in with as little as 100,000. You are wondering, how is that possible?
Yes, it's very possible. Click the link attached to this video and let's get started. So, welcome back. It is possible. With 100,000 naira, you can own a piece of apartment in Lapwell Lakes in Ibejuleke local government with just 100,000 naira. Yes, it is very possible. All you need to do is to chat the number 08075343090. If you're outside the country, +234 is good that you add it to it so that you'll be able to reach me directly on that number via WhatsApp. Just chat me up, then we'll take it up from there. It is very important that you do that so that you won't miss out on this opportunity. So finally, it is important for co-owners to establish clear agreement or contract that outline the terms of their co-ownership, including decision-making process, financial responsibility, dispute resolution mechanism. Yes, it's very, very important. Even though I didn't put that in the point, but dispute resolution, see, disagreements can come up. So how do we resolve our disagreement when we have disagreement? That is very, very important. And we're going to talk about the mentality of who a co-owner should be. We're going to talk about that. So disagreement can dispute resolution and any other relevant consideration. So having a legal person on board when you are drafting your agreement will be very, very important. And if you can have a neutral legal person that can cover all the co-owners' interest, is good. But if one person is bringing legal representative, it is good that you as an individual, you are not the initiator of the co-owner or co-ownership scheme. You can consult your own legal stuff, then it will help you a great deal. It will help you a great deal. It will help you a great deal. So thank you very, 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 very much on this wonderful real estate night school. And today being Wednesday, so I want to appreciate every one of us for joining. And we'll see tomorrow, same time by 9 p.m. That will be all for now. Thank you very much. So the number, chat it, because if you call, it's not possible to pick up everybody's call. So do the chatting right now. So thank you very much. Have a wonderful evening. Bye for now.